Hey guys, the episode's going to start here in just a second, but I wanted to record a quick message up front. I did this podcast all about affiliate marketing, and I wanted to share with you an experience I had promoting an incredible program. And in this episode, I actually mentioned that the cart is closed. Come to find out this morning that enough people were actually asking to get in that Shauna, my coach, who is amazing, opened the cart up for one more day. So I'm actually talking about a program that I promoted, and I'm talking about it in this episode with no intention of selling you on the program because I thought that the cart was closed. But if for some reason it interests you, and you'd still like to get into the program, you can go to the link in the show notes here and actually still sneak in. I highly recommend that. So, with that said, enjoy listening to the episode all about affiliate marketing and my experience with it in this particular launch. Enjoy. So many network marketers fall in love with a health and wellness product, and then they realize that there's an incredible opportunity to build the lifestyle and income of their dreams. But what happens when you get started and you run out of friends and family to talk to, and what you're doing on social media just isn't quite getting you where you want to be? Well, the truth is, it's probably not your fault. It just takes a little marketing know-how that you may not be getting from anywhere else. So on this podcast, I'm sharing with you the secrets that I've been able to learn from all of my top earner friends and mentors. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what it takes to get people excited about the wellness products that you have to offer, to help people improve their lives, and to get you to the rank that you want to be at. My name is Soraya Goddard, and this is Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. I am Soraya. I am so excited to start doing lives again. And for those of you who don't know, I do these lives here and then I basically put them on my podcast. I turn them into podcasts, which business tip is a great way to repurpose your content. So I get two things for one piece, like two pieces of content for one bit of effort. So I'm happy to be back and doing much more of these this month. I just finished an affiliate launch, being an affiliate partner for a dear friend, coach slash mentor of mine. So I figured I'd hop on here and talk to you guys a little bit about affiliate marketing. Now, if you're a longtime fan here, you know that I typically talk about network marketing. What is the difference between the two, and what is affiliate marketing? So, network marketing is a business model where you share products with other people and you get paid on, like, basically a commission every time someone you share those products with makes a purchase. And same thing by extension, if they enroll other people in, you typically get a share of that commission as well, or share a commission off of that sale. Anyways, it's an amazing business model. And if you know me at all, you know that I am the biggest fan of network marketing. It's something that I think that everybody should have. I think that everybody should be in a network marketing company and everybody should be promoting products that they use, right? It's like the same thing as promoting your favorite protein powder or whatever else that you use around your house. But I digress. So, affiliate marketing, for those of you who aren't like experienced in affiliate marketing, is when someone has a product or a course or a service that you love, and then you promote it to your audience and you get a percentage or some sort of fee or some sort of, monetary payment for promoting that to your audience. So a lot of times we see this in the course space or the information product space. And that is what I just finished doing, is basically sharing a program that I'm obsessed with, that I have gone through before, that I love so much. And I shared that program with my audience. So I don't show up a whole lot here on Facebook, but for those of you who are podcast listeners or are on my Instagram, which all of you guys should be on my Instagram, you saw me promoting this really heavily in Instagram stories. And I did a whole podcast episode with Shauna. So if you haven't listened to that, go back and check it out. But Shauna Van Bogart is my mindset coach and business coach. She is incredible. And so if you heard that interview, you definitely saw that. She has a program, a signature program called Mind Over Matter. I actually went through a previous version of this program. She's improved it and expanded it, and it's incredible. But even the previous version was incredible and really changed my business. I joined a free challenge of hers and then upgraded to this program and then immediately bought like long-term coaching with her. So she's been my coach for over 2 years now. And when she told me she was relaunching this program, she asked me to be an affiliate. I was like, yes. So again, affiliate marketing is when you take someone else's service or info product or even physical product and you sell it to your audience and you get a percentage of that sale. So that's a win-win, right? From a business standpoint, I already love her program, obsessed with her program. It has changed my life, and I'll tell you about a little bit about how it's changed my life in a second. It's changed my business. But there's three things that I recommend, like kind of three benchmarks that I think all have to be checked for it to be a good affiliate relationship. Now, the way that we see these affiliate relationships, I think most online, particularly on Instagram, is like in the influencer space. This happens when like, someone will promote a clothing brand and they'll give you a code to use where you get a little bit of money off, and then the person who gave you the code also makes money. That is also an affiliate relationship. So you see it everywhere. Everybody's really used to this kind of marketing. It's super, super common. And so for me, this program, this incredible mindset program was something that I really wanted to promote. And there's three questions that I really have to ask myself that I recommend that you ask yourself if and when you get in the decision space where you are considering promoting something as an affiliate. And those three questions are, does this align with me and my values? Is this a product or a service or a course or something that aligns with my values? Number two, can I trust the creator? Can I trust the creator, or insert like company if you're talking about a physical product? Can I trust the person that it's coming from? Is this a reputable company, right? Someone who I trust. Now, in this case, promoting a program from my business coach, trust her implicitly. She has helped me immensely in my mindset, increased my business revenue, made my business more easy. That wasn't even a question for this. So that's the second question. But number three is, does this thing serve my audience? And that sometimes can be tricky. So in this case, I don't talk a whole lot about things like money mindset and receiving and law of attraction, even though I practice those kind of things in my business and in my life. I embody those things. I don't talk a whole lot about them. So for me, this was perfect because that's what Shauna teaches in this program that I was basically selling to my audience. And so it fills a gap that my audience, I think, would really benefit from because it's not something that I talk about all the time and I don't have a program for it or anything like that. So it's a perfect fit. So again, just those three questions, like, does it align with you and your values? Can you trust the creator or whoever, wherever it's coming from? And does it serve your audience? If you say yes to all of those, then it certainly could be a good affiliate relationship. I think if I were to add a fourth question, it would be, does the timing of the promotion line up with the timing that is good for my business? Sometimes that applies, sometimes that doesn't. So it did for me. So I ended up promoting this incredible program. A bunch of you guys jumped in. And for those of you who did jump in, I've already seen you in the group, and I'm so excited to go through this 6-week program. I'll tell you a very little bit about the program and just some. It's the card's closed, so I'm not trying to like sell you to enroll, enroll you into the program. But I wanted to just share why I was so excited about this and why I decided to become an affiliate for this program. So it's called Mind Over Matter, and it's a 6-week program that really gets at how do we receive things into our lives with more ease and more flow. Now, for some of you, you're like, yes, I need that. For some of you, you're like, that sounds a little foofy, right? It sounds a little woo woo. And let me just talk about how and why that I think that's so important. I hope you'll take something away from this. Shauna introduced me to a kind of a triad, a framework, if you will, that I now live by, and I just think is so important. If you can imagine a triangle, and in one corner of the triangle, it's basically you being. It is the essence of who you are in your business. At the one, the next corner of the triangle, it is the doing part of your business. In there are things that you have to do, actually put in effort for, to make your business grow. And then on the third point of the triangle, or the third side of the triangle, however you want to look at it, it's the receiving end. Once you've done the work and you've embodied, this your best self in your business, are you available to receive the things that are coming your way? So again, I don't know if I explained that perfectly well, but basically the concept is the three things that you have to embody in your business and make sure you have in your business is you need to be an impression of increase. You need to be a person of good standing that people want to do business with, right? You need to be your fullest self. Then you need to do things because let's face it, you can't necessarily do anything unless you actually do the work. But if you only do the work and you're not actually being your full self, many of you have experienced that it sometimes doesn't really work out. And then again, the other part is how do you receive? And so it took me a while to really understand this concept. And if you like this concept or if it interests you, I'll certainly teach more about it and I'll share some of the information that I go through again in this program. But that kind of trifecta, the be, do, receive trifecta, is so important. And it's made me reevaluate that all of the things that I was doing in my business were in the doing category. I thought that if I took all the courses and did all the Facebook Lives and all the podcast episodes and talked to more people, that my business would be perfect, right? It was just a matter of efforting my way to success. Well, I'm sure that you have probably tried this yourself. Efforting your way to success doesn't always work. It really just doesn't work the way that we think it does. There is a limited amount of energy that we have. There's a limited amount of time that we have. And putting more effort into things is not always the solution. What I have found is that you have to have effort for sure. I'm not saying you can like just sit on the couch and your business grows without you. That just doesn't work. But you can put in the work without, if you're not paying attention to the other two parts of that equation, the being and the receiving, things just go to hell in a handbasket. Like it just doesn't work. So you have to also focus on being your true self, showing up with the right energy, showing up with your true personality, and really being present, right? Giving your presence to your audience or your business. And then that other side of it on the receiving end is once you've got the who you are and the doing part down, then you've got to open yourself up to receive. And I will tell you, as women, a lot of times we have a problem with this. It's just my experience. You can agree or disagree, but I think that particularly women have a hard time receiving. And I'll tell you three ways that I see this. Well, actually, let me do this, and I'm going to give you some journal prompts. I'm not going to go all the way down into the three ways, but I'll do this. I'll show you. I'll tell you how I see that women a lot of times have a problem receiving, and then I'll give you some things to think about. So I know that particularly if you're an American woman, which a lot of people listening are, we are. It's just ingrained in our culture to care for everybody else. But when it comes time to us to care for us, we put ourselves last. Right? And the discussion on that has evolved. But I see that still, even though we talk about self-care all the time and we talk about putting ourselves, not pouring from an empty cup and all these like little cute Instagram quotes we talk about all the time, but at the core of it, we still have a hard time receiving and feeling good in getting things, right? And that getting could be a physical object, it could be time off, it could be vacation, it could be rest, it could be money in your business. A lot of times we have a wall up when it comes to these things. So I'll give you three journal prompts. I actually put these in an Instagram post a little bit earlier. Three things to think about to determine whether you may have some challenges with receiving. So the first one is, do I feel guilty when people pay me? Do I feel guilty when people pay me? Have you ever been in a situation where you've sold something, I don't care what it is, and you get that payment and you're like, oh my God, there's like a little twinge of guilt. Like, oh, I don't know if it was the right thing for that customer, or man, they paid me a lot of money. Do I deserve this? And if you've ever thought anything like that, you probably have some challenges in the receiving arena. Next thing to think about is, do I apologize for having nice things? I used to do this all the time. I used to be so guilty of this. Someone would compliment me on something and I would dismiss it because I felt guilty, and I apologized for having that nice thing. So someone would say, "Oh, like you have a beautiful car. Like what an amazing car." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, well, I got it used," right? Or like brush it off in some way. So I would apologize for having a beautiful home if I thought that the other person maybe didn't have as nice of a home. Um, there were so many crazy things. Anyways, I don't do that anymore, thankfully. But if you've ever apologized for having nice things or brushed off having a nice thing, then that may be a block to your receiving. And then the last thing is very similar, but have you ever deflected attention when someone compliments you? So if someone says, "Hey, you look beautiful today." "Oh, this ratty thing," or like, "Oh, I just woke up and put on some makeup," right? You're blocking goodness from coming your way, whether that goodness be a compliment or a paycheck or an opportunity or a business partner. That act of like deflecting attention has massive implications. So, anyways, hopefully that was helpful. I'm kind of going down a little thought train here of why I really wanted to promote this program and what I learned in this program. So I learned in this program that my coach has put together. I mean, it's a accumulation of years and years and years and years of her expertise. But I learned in this program that I really need to be conscious of not only my words, but the things that I'm open to, the things that I fill my mind with. None of this is groundbreaking for any of you, I'm sure, but it still helps to have someone walk us through that and help us navigate these things when we have doubt, when we doubt ourselves, when we doubt our business, when we doubt our abilities. It's helpful to have someone there that reminds you to be open to receive goodness, whatever that goodness is. Again, relationships or money or business, doesn't matter. If we have those blocks up, it has profound effects on our business and our lives. So again, just those three questions. Do you feel guilty when people pay you? Do you apologize for having nice things? Or do you deflect attention or compliments when they come to you? So if you say yes to any of those, then receiving is probably something that you need to work on. So stick around because I'll be doing some more content on that. I think a lot of people need this help. So anyways, so that's a quick recap on what I was doing the last week or so. Had an amazing affiliate experience. Again, if you're at all interested in affiliate marketing, there's lots of opportunities out there. And simply because you are a network marketer doesn't mean that you can't also do some affiliate marketing. Under the umbrella of you and your business and your brand, it all works. So I hope that helped. If you enjoyed this and you are on Facebook, feel free to leave a comment or share this video. If you are listening on the podcast, I would love it, love it, love it if you would leave a review. That would help so much. So I will be back with more videos later this week. See you guys. Bye. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Before you go though, I have something for you. If you are looking to grow your audience online via social media so that you can have people getting excited about your products and reaching out to you to learn more, then you need my cheat sheet that has 50 health and wellness Facebook Live topics that will attract an audience to you. It also walks you through the secret 4-part formula that you can follow on both Facebook and Instagram that is proven to have people reaching out to you. And when you get it, I am also sending you guys an audio file for those of you who love to listen to the information on the go. You can get both of those things at www.sorayagoddard.com/podcast. Again, that's sorayagoddard.com/podcast. SORAYAGODDARD.com/podcast. Thanks so much. Chat soon.